our spy photographers have caught the upcoming 2018 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 undergoing testing at the Nürburgring racetrack in Germany, and it's looking more sinister than the already potent 650 horsepower Corvette Z06. Up front, the prototype features larger lower air intakes that also give it an angry, more menacing look compared to the standard Corvette Steingrey and Z06 models. The front splitter appears to be more aggressive and extends further, similar to the one that comes as part of the Z07 package for the Z06 and Grand Sport variants. Key differences in this Corvette ZR1 prototype versus Corvette models that are currently on sale include the massive wing on the back, which should help create downforce to keep the car planted, and what could possibly be a standard removable carbon fiber roof. The rear end appears to be similar to the Z06 save for that aforementioned twin-stanchion rear wing in place of the black wicker bill spoiler found on the Z06, Grand Sport, and Stingrays equipped with the Z51 performance package. The prototype appears to continue the C7 tradition of using different wheel diameters front and rear with staggered tires, and it also gets blue brake calipers like the previous ZR1, along with what could be carbon ceramic rotors. Not much is known what will power the Corvette ZR1, but if that massive power dome hood and additional vents are any indication, it's likely going to have a V8 with even more power than the already bonkers Z06. However, unlike lesser Corvette variants, it's possible that the ZR1 may come exclusively with a 7-speed manual gearbox, just like its predecessor. With all of the visible aero bits on this prototype, the C7 Corvette ZR1 could possibly be the first Corvette to utilize an active aero system, which was first revealed in a patent filing by General Motors. Fortunately, Hennessy Camaro ZL1 Exorcist has enough substance to back up its lofty name, which makes you expect a lot from it. What you got here started life as a 65 HP ZL1, which was then upgraded by Hennessy engineers to 1000 bhp at 6400 rpms and 966 pounds-ft of torque at 4400 rpms. The upgrade is done through a series of engine modifications, including a larger, higher-flowing supercharger and intercooler system producing 14 psi of boost pressure, ported factory cylinder heads, camshaft upgrade, long-tubed stainless steel headers, high-flow air induction system and custom engine management calibration. Performance-wise, Hennessy Camaro ZL1 Exorcist does 0 to 60 mph in under 3 seconds and running the 1/4 mile in less than 10 seconds. And as for the price, the cost of the engine upgrade itself is $55,000, and if you opt for the automatic 10-speed tranny you'll have to shell out another $9,950 for box upgrade. The optional drag pack includes a pair of 20-inch wheels with 315/30-20 Nitto drag radial tires, drive shaft upgrade, floor jack and tool kit at the cost of $8,995. The optional road race pack includes a set of 20-inch lightweight Hennessy wheels with Michelin Pilot Sport 2 Cuban Pesos tires at the cost of $6,995. Nobody quite knew what to expect when Dodge's Hellcats were first introduced for 2015. Magazine covers and YouTube videos were all but assured, but actual sales? The crystal ball wasn't exactly clear. As it turns out, there's a ready and robust appetite for SRT Chargers and Challengers brandishing 707 horsepower, and apparently enough of a buying audience for the same powertrain to slot into a new SUV, or two. As well. Flushed with that kind of success, it's perhaps unsurprising that parent Fiat Chrysler Automobiles has let SRT's engineers completely off the chain, freeing them to create the certifiably insane Challenger SRT Demon that's just debuted at a star-studded event ahead of the New York Auto Show. It's hard to put in perspective just how nuts this beast is, but I'll try. Designed explicitly for drag racing, the Demon is the first street-legal production car that can lift its front wheels off the ground under hard acceleration. It has 840 horsepower and 770 pound-feet of torque. It'll hit 60 mph in 2.3 seconds, 100 mph in 5.1 seconds and blitz the quarter-mile lights in 9.65 seconds at 140 mph. It's so fast that it's actually banned from drag racing competition, but more on that in a moment. With a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 and bodywork about as aerodynamic as the factory this car came out of, you could be forgiven for thinking SRT simply resorted to a blunt force trauma approach to more speed, more power. In truth, you'd be half right, but despite resurrecting a storied 70s nameplate, the Demon is no knuckle-dragger. There's a truly surprising amount of technology and production firsts at work here. Dodge has found ways to make just about every old-school drag racer performance trick reliable enough to slip into a production car and still slap a warranty on it. What kind of firsts am I talking about? Well, the SRT Demon is the first factory production car with an available specially calibrated engine control computer to take advantage of 100-plus octane race gas. It's the first production car equipped with a trans brake, which locks the transmission so that drag racers don't have to worry about standing on the brakes to prevent creeping through the timing lights when dialing up the RPMs at the starting line. You just tug a steering wheel paddle to launch. The Demon is also the first production car with its novel liquid-to-air intercooler chiller system that diverts the cold air from the air conditioner loop, as well as an after-run chiller that cools the supercharger after the engine is turned off. It's the first car with a drag mode suspension set up for optimal weight transfer, a key component in straight-line performance. Hell, it's even the first production car available with a set of super skinny frontrunner wheels just for drag racing, part of an optional crate of performance parts and tools. This isn't just SRT following the muscle car blueprint of shoving an ever bigger engine into a smaller car, it's gone over the Demon inch by inch to look for competitive advantages. It didn't just crank up the boost on the 6.2, although it is up to 14.5 psi, it replaced over 50% of the Hellcat standard internals and comprehensively reworked its fuel system and breathing, including adding dual fuel pumps and what Dodge says is the largest functional hood scoop of any production car. The auto is called the Exorcist and it is based on the ZL1 Camaro and makes 1000 bhp at 6400 RPMs. It's based on the 2017 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, its supercharged 6.2-liter LT4 V8 radically upgraded with a bigger, higher-flowing blower running nearly 1 bar of boost, high-flow induction and intercooler plumbing, ported factory cylinder heads, a hot cam and long-tubed stainless steel headers. Instead, it's the kind of exorcism that is looking to exorcise the Demon out of the drag strip. The drag radials are part of a $8,995 drag pack which also includes a beefed-up drive shaft, a jack, and a tool kit. Hennessy's latest creation is built to cast out the Demon. When the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 was announced a few months ago with 650 horsepower and 650 pounds-ft of torque, we knew it wasn't going to be enough for the Hennessy performance brand. It's based on the already mental Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, albeit retrofitted with the same 6.2-liter supercharged V8 LT4 engine that's used in the Corvette Z06. On optional 315mm rear drag radials, Hennessy says the Exorcist will hit 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds and run the quarter mile in under 10 seconds. The Exorcist will perform 10-second quarter-mile passes, and reach 97 km per hour from a standstill in less than 3 seconds. As mentioned earlier, Hennessy's Camaro ZL1 Exorcist upgrade will cost $55,000, but it comes with a 2-year/24,000-mile warranty. In stock form, this new Camaro ZL1 will put up a good with against the Dodge Hellcat Challenger, but with FCA preparing to roll out an even higher performance Challenger, the team at Hennessy Performance has planned ahead with their new Exorcist package. When equipped with a drag package and a 10-speed automatic transmission, this Camaro will sprint from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds while running through the quarter-mile in the 9-second range. Those with automatic Camaros will have to spend an extra £8,000, while a road race pack featuring Michelin Pilot Sport 2 Cuban Pesos tires can be had for £5,600, for those who intend on doing more than straight-line blasts. Needless to say, this will leave the competition's heads